Good evening, everyone. It is now 5 p.m. here on the West Coast, and we are Mark's Place Live, here live every Thursday night. Oh man, just like clockwork. And we have Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary. How you doing? And she says, "You want to hear Mystic Fire?" Well, you know what? You will get your way tonight, Rosemary. You know why? Because we play Mystic Fire every single night. Yes, indeed. It'll be a little bit later in the program, but we'll definitely do it for you. So, hope everybody's doing well tonight. I don't know who we have here. Well, of course, Chris is here. Chris and Rosemary, my good friends, always here. Our good old our regulars, I guess you could call it. And everything is good here. We are on the West Coast, of course, and it was a very warm day today, up into the late 80s. And we're going to be playing you, of course, some original songs as we do each and every week. Here for the next 90 minutes, we are going to be playing some original country rock, Americana music for you, all 100% original, and all music you just can't get anywhere else. We'd like to say hello to our good friend Nancy Wyndham. Oh, we got some folks in here nice and early today. Well, let's get things started here and start the party rolling with the song called Good Time Lovin' Song. I can see it in your eyes, you're crying. Somewhere deep within your heart, you're lying. Don't you see it's worth the trying? The world ain't gonna end. Don't let them tell you it'll never be right. Here to tell you that I've seen the light. Come a little closer, let me hold you so tight. Don't give up the fight. If you're feeling like you're always low, gets much better when you've come to know. We can make it better now, let it be known in this good time loving song. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on out, girl, the stars are so bright. You're feeling better and we're looking so right. You start to feel it when you see the light. The love begins to shine. Won't be long before the dawn is coming. Within the darkness and the guitar strumming, steady glow, your heart is pumping. It's gonna feel so right. Try a little love and let it all go free. Angels hear it when you speak to me. Something happened in the air tonight, in this good time loving song. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Try to love and let it all go free. Angels hear it when you speak to me. Something happened in the air tonight. It's a good time loving song. Try a little loving. And if you're feeling like you're always low, gets much better when you come. Don't know the words to my own songs. Better now, let it be known in this good time loving song. That verse is if you're feeling like you're always low, gets much better when you come to know. We can make it better now, let it be known in this good time loving song. Do 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 do. Well, that's kind of an interesting version of that song. You probably never heard me do it like that before. Good time loving song taking you back. Oh man, probably at least 10 years for that one. That was written, oh geez, when I think I first moved to LA, and I was living in Van Nuys. I was in this little studio apartment, and I had a roommate. And it was really interesting because we had no money. I mean, I had like no bed. I was sleeping on the floor on a sleeping bag for like the first year, and the we had a divider. There wasn't even like two separate rooms. It was like a divider down the middle, like one of those sliding curtains, you know. But man, you know, it was really cool because I was excited to be, you know, in Los Angeles for the first time, when you first move here, the possibilities, you've got stars in your eyes, and you think, wow, this is going to be great. I was going to make it big in the movie business, and I was going to write for television, and all these great dreams. I was going to, you know, record songs and get them recorded. I was going to sell my songs to major artists. These are all the dreams we have when we're young and we think we're going to set the world on fire. But you have to start big. You have to dream big, and you have to go for your dreams, which is what I did when I moved from southeastern Pennsylvania to Nashville, and then from Nashville to Los Angeles. But anyway, that's just one of the short stories. I'd like to say hello to our good friend Nurse Julie here, all the way from San Diego, California, and she is. Do you have us on the big screen tonight, Nurse Julie? Do we have? And is Emma with us? I hope Emma's with us. I'm sure Emma was digging the. Emma was really digging the music last week. I don't know if you guys saw the post on my site, but Julie sent us a picture of her and fan cat Emma, and they were there, and it said, yeah, man. Instead, and Luke Flower says, but instead you went to work at Intellicom and we met up. Yes, that's where I met my good friend Luke Flowers, because we worked at a company called Intellicom, and we were customer service representatives there, and that's how I met my good friend Luke Flowers. Luke, happy birthday, my very good friend for many years. And you know, Luke, meeting you was worth the trip to LA, and I'm because you and Patricia are the best, and I'm so appreciative of that. And Nancy, how are you doing tonight, Nancy Wyndham? Are you hanging in there? I hope so. I hope all you guys had a really good week. And that you're staying positive. That's what we do here. We sing songs of empowerment and tell stories that are, you know, funny and, you know, kind of bring you a little bit of joy. That's what the songs do. And I don't think we're going to have Steve with us tonight. Steve had a couple of things that he had to take care of, but I think we might be flying solo in here tonight. But yes, I will definitely say hello to Nancy for you, and she values you guys as well, very much so. So we are going to move forward here before we get into too much yak. We've got more stories for you later, and I've got a surprise for you. And that surprise, well, let's keep it a surprise, but I've got a surprise for you guys tonight. So. But there's plenty of time for surprises. We have 90 minutes here of fun music, and we are going to start things. We've already started things off with a cool song. Now we're going to slow it down a little bit. This is one of my latest songs. Luke, I'm playing the 12 string, but it's 10 string tonight. I popped the high E, and well, there is no high E. The E string is unison. The two E strings are unison. I now have one E string because I popped that, and then the high G broke, of course. That's always the first one to go. So that means the guitar needs to be seriously worked on and adjusted. But anyway, can you tell there's only 10 strings and not 12? I can tell, but let's keep that a secret between us. This is called These Are the Days. things that we know now. Now we're left to reimagine all that could have been somehow. Temples crumble in their ruin. Nothing built to last. Things of form are ever changing. There's no future, there's no past. These are the days, my friend. All that is here must end. Never to pass this way again. These are the days, my friend. All our heroes growing older. They were once here and gone away. Now when we look into the mirror, we're going the same way. Oh, these are the days, my friend. Frozen faces in old pages, faded into gray. As the memory grows weaker, in the closing of the day, these are the days, my friend. All that's here must end, never to pass this way again. These are the days, my friend. Where is time in rumination? Does grace imbue our light? Will remembrance pass in kindness once we're gone into the night? These are the days, my friend. These are the days, as they indeed are. Cherish each and every moment, because we never know when the last one will be. And also to the message being to not only enjoy every moment, but make the moment enjoyable for those around you. Because these are the days, my friend. Luke has left us. Rosemary and Nancy and all of our good friends, Nurse Julie, are still with us. Chris is still here, and that's good news. Rosemary wants to know, how's the weather in LA? Well, right now it's still pretty warm. It was about 86 degrees today, and we're having a little bit of a hot spell. How are things back in Pennsylvania? My good friend Rosemary Fallon Cox Fallon. Rosemary Cox Fallon is a very good friend of mine from southeastern Pennsylvania. She is a fellow singer-songwriter and performer in her own right, and she is back there now, back in good old PA, my old stomping grounds of southeastern Pennsylvania, right outside of Philadelphia, for those of you who are in the know of the region. Yeah. All right, let's do another song. Yeah, we got to do one more. This is called Sundown Rodeo. Now, one thing I will have to check here. Capo's in 12 strings. Man, oh man. That last one was really rough going with this thing. I dropped my pick. I ordered a 12 string capo. These things are $40. Can you believe that? There we go. I think I got it. You have to take. There's a lot of. You have to be real careful when you when you clamp it on. Yeah, that sounds pretty damn good. All right, what do you think, Emma? All right, here we go. Sundown Rodeo. Open air arena, sun is sinking in the sorry about that. That was a wrong key. Capo. Here I am spending all this time trying to put the capo on, and I'm doing it in the wrong key. Take 3. Open air arena, sun is sinking in the sky. Cowboys getting ready for the ride of their lives. Sweat is flying as they swear. Stetson hats fly in the air. It's a sundown rodeo where the girls are hot, beer is cold. We are all that young and old, days of heaven, nights of gold, at the sundown rodeo. When them gates fly open, you know it's gonna be a hell of a ride on that bucking Bronco. Look at death right in the eye. Cactus ropes and cowboy jeans, leather chaps tied at the seams. It's sundown rodeo, girls are hot, beer is cold. We are all the young and old, days of heaven, nights of gold, at the sundown rodeo. There beneath the stars they wrestle and they ride, as if there's no tomorrow, and the day will never die. When the night is over, for the riders it don't end, driving till the sunrise, to do it all over again. It's their pride of love and glory, keep alive that age-old story. It's the sundown rodeo. Girls are hot and the beer is cold. We are all there, young and old. Days of heaven, nights are gold. It's sundown rodeo. Girls are hot, beer is cold. We are all there, young and old. Days of heaven, nights of gold. At the sundown rodeo, at the sundown rodeo, at the sundown rodeo. Taking you back to the Sundown Rodeo, that's Golden Oldies from last week. Yes, Sundown Rodeo. And I have decided, finally, that song makes the cut. That will be recorded in Nashville. And because all the votes that came in, which were absolutely zero, it's only one vote that counts, folks, and that's mine, especially when no one else votes. So Sundown Rodeo will be recorded and is now being worked on by the arranger in Nashville. And boy, soon I should have. Oh, and there's another song too that I'm going to be recording. So it's gonna be a spider crawling up my sleeve. Really? I'm not afraid of spiders, he said, as this giant tarantula. Wouldn't it be? I'm looking at my image in the. I can see myself on the screen here. That's why I look over this way, because the camera's right there and the screen is right here, so I can see myself. And you can best believe I was looking at my sleeve. But I saw no spider. But wouldn't it be something like you see a tentacle coming over the spider tentacle? It's like, I don't see any spider, and he's right behind me. You know, I watch too many horror movies. And you know what? Speaking of horror movies, folks. Oh, April Fools. Well, this is not April Fools because, as you guys know, I've just completed directing a movie called Hoodman, and I've got a trailer for that I'm going to share with you guys tonight. That was the surprise. So I'm going to actually play that for you tonight. And that's going to be released on May the 1st. It's going to be on Amazon Prime. So we will tell you a little bit more about that in a bit. But let's do some more music. Hello, Roger. Good to see you. We have Roger Nicholas. Roger is here with us all the way from Manila, Philippines. We say good morning, Philippines. Magandang umaga. We are shouting out to you from here across the sea. Here it is evening. There it is morning. There it is the next morning. Like it's evening here, but in the Philippines it's tomorrow morning. How do you like that? Einstein was right. I'd like to do a request now. This is for Rosemary. This is called Mystic Fire. I could see the magic in your smile. I could see it in your eyes. Oh, the moments come and gone, like lightning in the sky. Seconds fire from the gun, they will never be regained. If I spent them all with you, in my heart you will remain. When all your friends have left you dry, and the tears they're running like I will ease your pain. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. Many friends have blinded you with truths, but they turned out to be lies. How the promises went wrong, how they'd make the rivers rise. But a friendship remains strong, it endures the dark and rain. The sun is coming up, let's rejoice in love again. When all your friends have left you dry, and the tears they're running like colors in the rain, I will ease your pain. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. Hey Derry, how you doing? Like to say hello to Derry, my good friend Derry, here all the way from Georgia, by way of southeastern Pennsylvania. Hope you're feeling better, Derry. Can't you hear the wind blow off in the distant dark? Can't you hear it calling you away? Harbor lights like diamonds shining on the distant shore. Will you still remember me when I am here no more? No more, no more. When all your friends have left you dry, and your tears they're running like colors in the rain, I will ease your pain. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. That's for you, Rosemary Cox Fallon, my good friend. And hello, Derry Color. And hello, Julie Rizabal Nicholas is here all the way from the Philippines, as well as Roger Nicholas all the way here all the way from the Philippines. We say magandang umaga, good morning, Philippines. And we also would like to say again, we did give a shout out to OG, but we do want to say, OG Nicholas, we want you to get well. We are praying for you. We hope you are feeling better. OG is a member of our family, and OG was pretty sick, and now he is recovering. So we would like to say, get well, OG. And hello, JRN Catering, Malabon. We want to say hello to Julie and the staff. And Kulas, are you with Kulas tonight? Are you at the Casserola over there? Julie, I hope so. I hope you are doing well in the Philippines. I bet you it's mighty hot and very, very humid there right now. Have you guys ever been to the Philippines? It's It's a beautiful place, but it's quite humid and hot, and there's a lot of mosquitoes and bugs and things. So if you're into such things, spiders too, you know. Yeah. So, and Julie says you are watching. Oh, you're watching here on Holy Friday, so it's Good Friday there now, and very cool, very cool. I don't know any Easter songs, but you know, but I tell you what I will do. Even though I don't know any Easter songs, in the spirit, in the great spirit of Easter, I will play you the next song, because it's called "The Time of Our Lives." Now I'm going to go to Capo for this one. Do 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 do. Yes, indeed. Oh, Dari, Steve's not with us tonight. Steve doesn't feel well. So, I'm flying solo here tonight. Oh, this capo on this 12 string is just not happening. Alright, let me try this. Alright, let's do a song called "The Time of Our Lives." Great message here. Alright. Here comes Peter Cottontail. Yes, Peter Cottontail. I could do that one, but here comes Peter Cottontail, moving down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. That sounds like a John Prine song. Didn't all John Prine songs sounded like that? It was Christmas in prison, and the food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. Now I'm going to get a copyright flag. Can you believe I got a copyright flag from Facebook for playing my own songs? Facebook. All right, I'm going to do this song for you. It's called "The Time of Our Lives." See you sitting there, looking just as good as the day we met beneath that shady wood. Though we've aged a bit from 30 years, it's true, our love is just as strong as when we said I do. All the years flow by like water in the stream. All the days go by like in a mirror dream. If I could trade the time for all the gold in view, I would never trade the time I've had with you. It's the time of our lives. Don't let go, hold on tight. Feel the love, feel the light. It's the time of our lives. In the moment, it's the time of our lives. Some might say that I'm a sentimental fool, talk of things like love and think it ain't cool. They don't know the ways you've made my life so good, all the things you do to make love understood. All the years flow by like a water in the stream. All those days go by like in a mirror dream. If I could trade the time for all the gold in view, I would never trade the time I've had with you. It's the time of our lives. Don't let go. Hold on tight. Feel the love. Feel the light. It's the time of our lives. When I see that gentle loving in your eyes, I know that everything is all I realize. This is the moment, it's the time of our lives. Of our lives. This is the time of our lives. It's the time of our lives. Yes, it is the time of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, you must enjoy every moment. Value every moment, but most of all, stay in the moment of now, because if you live in the future or you live in the past, you are not living in the moment of now. You are living in an illusion. Yeah, that's right. Well, thank you so much, Rosemary. The sound is a little different each week. I find that I have to reset the sound each week. Even the camera setups are a little bit different each time, because it's a kind of a funky setup, because like once the computer gets turned off, when you turn it back on and all the settings kind of change, they don't stay like set, so you have to they default back to the software's original settings, so you have to reset everything. So it's interesting. So I like to change it up anyway. I like to try to play the songs a little differently each week. And Dari says, Dari has not been feeling well. He came down with a mild case of the COVID-19, and thank goodness it was only mild. But he said that some stubborn symptoms are holding on, but every new day is a blessing, is for certain. Because we all know we have some good friends that are in very bad shape right now, and there's an awful lot of people that are getting sick from this thing, and just other maladies as well. So it's difficult, but we try to stay and maintain our positive attitude through the assumption that what was that, Dara, we used to say, so that we're not disappointed, we assume we maintain a positive attitude through the assumption of a negative result. It doesn't sound very positive, does it? Yes, indeed. Well, Steve might be joining us in a little bit. I think he's just he's got a few health issues, and he's definitely got some challenges too. So that's why I feel so grateful that I'm feeling pretty good and feeling healthy, and everything is good. I got the second vaccine shot a couple of weeks ago, and so far so good. We do have these variants that are floating around out there, so we do want you to wear your masks and social distance and do all of those good things until we are completely out of the woods. And let me see, we are at, I just want to make sure I get in all of my songs here tonight, but we have plenty of time. But actually last week we came in a pretty good, so I'm going to actually skip this one, and alright, I'm going to do American Dreamers for you guys. This is, of course, the first single that I came out with in September. I think you'll like this. You guys have heard it before, but you just can't hear enough of it, can you? It's a great song. All right, here we go. It's called American Dreamers. Came out across the open plain, horseback and foot and wagon train, over the mountains, snow and rain. American dreamers all the same. Lit up the darkness with their light. They built the highways with their might. Made every sea to shining sea. American dreamers set us free. American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. We'll solve the mysteries of our race, opening boundaries into space. Nothing that we can't do or see. American dreamers, you and me. American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. Oh, American dreamer, American dreamer, American dreamers, you and me. Yeah, yeah. American Dreamers, a song of innovation and determination and grit and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Yeah, I love that song, American Dreamers. And we hope you guys are doing well tonight, and regardless of where you are coming from, or where you're looking at us from, visiting us from, I guess I should say, like the Philippines. We are all of American spirit. Of course, the Philippines, a part of the American spirit for sure. All right. Well, yes. Thank you so much, Derry. Derry says he really likes my song selections, and Derry, you have to. Derry, I'm still working on my my Philadelphia, my dance thing. I'm going to be doing a radio show on a thing called Mixcloud here, probably in about 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm going to be on every Saturday. On Saturdays, I'm going to be doing an oldies show on Mixcloud. It's a radio show, but it's also going to be done like on a stream like this, and I'll let you guys know what's happening with that. But it's all those oldies and goodies from the 50s and 60s, and then as we progress into the show, we're going to take you into the 60s and 70s. This is all the sound of Philadelphia and the great doo-wop and soul and rare northern soul music that's kind of got, some of it's been kind of lost in the archives over the years, but some of it's highly popular as well. But it's stuff that is kind of unique to Philadelphia. And then in the latter half of the show, which is 3 hours, I'm going to be doing all dance music, retro dance music from the 70s and 80s. which was all influenced by the Philadelphia sound. So it's the sound of Philadelphia every Saturday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. On our time, and on the West Coast, on the East Coast, it's going to be 6 to 9, and that's going to be on a platform called Mixcloud, and it's free, and we will definitely tune you in. I will definitely turn you on so that you can tune me in. How's that? All right, we're going to do County Line for you now. Another fabulous favorite from Rosemary. I know Rosemary loves this song, so we're going to do it for Rosemary. And here we go, County Line. Hey, Jerry Norsini is with us. Hello, Jerry. Jerry, Rosemary's here. Say hello to Rosemary. Jerry, old friend. Rosemary, it's our old friend Jerry Norsini. Good to see you, my good friend and musician Jerry Norsini, all the way from southeastern Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Jerry. I'm glad you could stop by. And it's okay that you're a little late. We always say better late than never. And we're going till 6:30. We're going until what is that? 8:30 your time. So no worries. I'm going to do a song for Rosemary now by request. She requested this last week. We did it, but I know she wants to hear it again. This is called County Line, but a slow acoustic version of it. Late night, empty highway, trying to find how I lost my way. Somewhere back in the dark and rain. No sleep, tank on empty. Got to run where they can't find me. Got my place and they know my name. It's gonna be a long, long time before I make that county line. Hard drinking devil women, no time to ask to be forgiven, Lord. Can I run just one last time? Blood, rose, thorns, and heartache, left behind towns at daybreak, headed for that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time. I'll never make that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time before I make that county line. White lines, high fever. I've never been a great believer, Lord. Save my soul before I fall. Last chance, one last mile. I'm running hard and in denial. Someone there to hear my call. It's gonna be a long time before I make that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time before I make that county line. County line. County Line. County Line. That's what that one was. Believe it or not. Yeah, try to play all the song, all the great requests, but we also have a couple of surprises coming your way, and actually right now would be a very good time to. Roger has something here. Wanted to say thanks for watching, Robert, and we have Roger Nicholas's. Well, we said hello to Roger. And we said hello to all of our folks in Manila. Hi, but we're going to say hello again. So, Roger, good to see you. And we want to say hello to also JRN Catering, which we've also said hello to. But we also want to say hello to Julie and all of her staff as well. So that is where we are on our shout-outs, I believe. I hope we got everybody. We took everybody. Okay. So shout out for PLDT. So is his my bro in-law shout out PLDT employee. I have no idea what that is. So I want to share with you a little surprise. I was telling you guys about my movie that I've got coming out on May the 1st. It's going to be coming out on Amazon Prime, and it's called Hoodman. I wrote, directed, and produced the film, and I'd like to play for you a little promotional trailer for it. I can pull it up here. Let me see if I can find it. I forgot to put it where I could find it here. Let me here we go. Okay, I think I can bring it up now.
Miss Chandler, you're in Mercy Hospital. You've been in an accident.
Where's my baby?
They say that Joshua's dead.
What?
I need you to take me back to the night of the accident.
I already told you everything I remember.
Ari, what do you think happened to Joshua?
He was taken.
You need to get a hold of yourself. There's nobody trying to get you right now.
Polly, he's here, please. My mother has been telling me these stories ever since I was little.
You know what I believe.
You know, people, they say that this is just a story, but it's not. I know that it's true.
Urban legends are just a form of folklore. They're just tales.
What if they're based on truth? I've seen him. The Hood Man.
If you've seen him, if you believe in him, you're in danger.
When people are under great stress, their minds can make them believe that things are happening that aren't real.
I'm not crazy. And I'm not making this up. Let me go, please! Misty!
Come to me, the men in the dark said.
All right, that was the promotional trailer for Hoodman. Can you guys hear that okay? I couldn't get the audio feed on that. I could see from the meter that it was there, so Nurse Julie, she has the scared cat, the cat and the girl scared. It's not like super scary. It's more like suspense. The trailer is like scarier than the actual movie because we had the real scary moments, but it's more of a suspense crime thriller. There's all these murders in this. There's all these kids going missing in this small town, and they never find them, and so it kind of gets into that idea of there are so many missing children each and every year, and some of them are never recovered. So I kind of made up this story about this urban legend of what they would make up these stories of this urban legend of this guy named Hoodman, who takes the kids, and then he only exists if you believe in him. So that was kind of the whole premise for the movie. And anyway, that's going to be available on Amazon Prime, and that'll be a rental. And if you guys are interested, it'll be out on the 1st of May. If you have an Amazon account, that's the way to go. And it's kind of cool. Eventually it's going to make its way around the world, and we'll see. It was a lot of work, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was my second movie, and so anyway, yeah, Nancy, it's a little bit scary, but like I said, it's more suspenseful than scary. It's more like a crime mystery thriller, kind of along those lines. So on that note, we are going to do another song. Yeah. And I was told the PLDT is like the Philippines Long Distance Company, and OG is retired from there. So we want to say hello to all of our friends in Manila at the Philippines Long Distance Company. All right, let's do a song called Feel Like I'm Falling in Love Again. Leaving town in the morning, needed to put it all behind. She gave me no warning. That is when she caught me blind. All the plans I had were living in my head. I had to turn around and find that girl instead. Feel like falling in love again. This is my last call. Feel like falling in love again. It's the last time I'm ever gonna fall. Feels like falling in love. Feels like I'm falling in love. Feels like falling in love again. She was standing there waiting, smiling, knowing that she'd won. There in the doorway, I knew I had nowhere to run. There in the darkness, that's where she took my hand. She blew out the candle flame and I went on my plans. Feel like falling in love again. This is my last call. Feel like I'm falling in love again. It's the last time I'm ever gonna fall. Feel like falling in love. Feel like I'm falling in love. Feels like falling in love again. Hey, Terry. Just a couple of weeks later, my new romance unwound, and I packed my things up. I drove myself on out of town, and this time I'll make it out. This time I know I can. Before one more calls to start it all again. Feel like falling in love again. This is my last call. Feel like I'm falling in love again. fallen in love one more time again in the perils that lay in wait therein. Hello, Terry Linder. Good to see you. Terry Linder, a very good friend of ours from the Periscope Musicians Group on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, you've got to check out the Periscope Musicians Group with Terry Linder. She is wonderful, and all of the great folks and friends that do hang out at the Periscope. We want to say hello to all of our friends there, and we want you guys here to visit them as well. So hello, Terry. Good to see you. And we have our good friend Derek Collar here, Nancy Wyndham, Rosemary Cox Fallon, Nurse Julie, Chris Garcia, Roger Nicholas, Nurse Julie. We just said Nurse Julie, didn't we? Well, we have to say it twice because we love her so much. And and of course, all of our friends from the Philippines, we'd like to say hello to Julie. And we would like to say hello to OG. OG's not saying anything, but OG's there, and we know that he's feeling better, and he's going to be back to his good old ornery self in no time at all. So we are now at just a few minutes after the hour, and we are here until 6:30, until the half of the hour. And so before we continue, we would like to just double check and make sure that we've got everybody, that we've said hello to everybody in our chat room. If you are there, by the way, and you are watching and maybe not participating in the chat, that's fine, but do introduce yourself, because we've got like a lot of friends here, and we have a very friendly bunch here. And every week on Thursday night, we always get together here in my living room right here at Mark's Place Live, and we just kind of have fun and sit around the campfire, so to speak, and share some of these great songs. If anyone is just visiting for the first time or is watching on the reruns, we do have the reruns on YouTube each and every week, and the archive of all the shows is on YouTube as well. So if you'd like to to see the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel is on YouTube. You can simply type in Mark's Place Live, and you will get my link, and you can see all of the videos and everything. And while you're there, do please don't forget to subscribe and say and like each video, and maybe put a few comments in there. It's always nice. My name is Mark Wesley Curran. I am a singer-songwriter here in the Los Angeles area, and I am originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by way of Nashville. And I have been writing and recording songs now for the last 20 years, and only recently began to write some highly commercial songs that have been making the rounds of some of the internet radio stations and some of the licensing companies. So if you do like what you hear, you like the music, do share my links with your social media, put it out there, and help spread the word. It's always appreciated. And we'd like to do a song now for our very good friend here, Nancy Wyndham. Would like to do a song for her. She requests this. This is called As Good As It Gets. This is a single that I came out with in October. It was actually in November, wasn't it? I can't remember what months I put out what. I try to put out a single each month, and I get my months mixed up. But anyway, this is called As Good As It Gets, and all of these songs that I'm playing that are my recent songs, you can get on my website at markwesleycurran.com. If you go there, you can get free downloads of all my music. This is for you, Nancy Wyndham. If there were no tomorrow, I wouldn't have fears. If it ended tonight, girl, there wouldn't be tears. You and I are so blessed. Our love is as good as it gets. I'd never trade this for nothing. You are the one and the best. You are the reason. You've strengthened my faith. Our love is as good as it gets. You've given me laughter, you lifted me high. Through all of the heartaches, you've touched me inside. We've got no regrets. Our love is as good as it gets. And I'd never trade this for nothing. You are the one and the best. And our love was sent down from the angels above. Our love is as good as it gets. You are my one and my only, and our love survived the test. You are the reason. You've strengthened my faith. Our love is as good. Our love is as good. Our love is as good as it gets. As good as it gets. That's for you, Nancy Wyndham, and thank you, Terry. Appreciate that. All right, we are here at Mark's Place Live, bringing you 100% original music each and every Thursday night here on Facebook Live as well as YouTube. We are simultaneously broadcasting or webcasting on YouTube as well as Twitch. I don't know how long we're going to continue to do that. Because the numbers have not been there. We haven't really been getting any visitors from YouTube or Twitch. Been on for about 6 months now. Even this, we're having kind of a hard time growing this channel. I've been trying to get more people in, but it's been real tough, and I don't know. I mean, I love doing it for you guys, but you know, it's like want to grow it, you know. All right, so what time we got? It's 10 after 6 right now. I had one other song I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted to do, well, we have a little bit of time, but there's Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to do Wheel of Fortune for you, and then I'm going to do the new single that's out this month. This is the single that came out last month, which is Wheel of Fortune. And we I don't know if we're going to be doing any videos for that or not for a while, because now we're going into the release of the movie, and it's really been kind of crazy. Let's do Wheel of Fortune. How's that? All right, let's do it. I can't take this being out of tune any longer. Sorry, folks, but it's out of tune. And the capo's taking it out of tune as well. Twelve strings are very persnickety animals. But they do sound good when they're in tune, don't they? Better? All right, Wheel of Fortune. Yes, girl, our luck's been bad. Seen our share of pain. Through the dead of night, we kept each other sane. Survived the bitter wind, we fought the rough and rain. We'll still standing tall, we'll tide will turn again. We will rise above the rain. Lifted up by this miracle of change. Wheel of Fortune, it's gonna turn our way, girl. When it does, it's gonna change our whole world. Until then, we've gotta hang on to the end, till the Wheel of Fortune turns our way again. I know it's been so long since we laughed and smiled, just like we used to do when our young hearts ran wild. There is a wheel that turns the fortunes fall and rise. We're gonna win this game, we're gonna take the prize. The storm is gonna pass, the sun is gonna rise on us at last. Wheel of Fortune's gonna turn our way, girl. When it does, it's gonna change our whole world. And until then, we've gotta hang on to the end, till the Wheel of Fortune turns our way again. Wheel of Fortune turns around. We were lost and now we're found. Wheel of Fortune, now it's turned our way, girl. Sun is shining, now it's changed the whole world. Now the tide has turned, you and I have learned. Wheel of Fortune turns around, round and round. We're no longer down, gonna take this town. The Wheel of Fortune turned around and fortune turns around and round. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. That was actually a song that was influenced by one of my favorite songwriters, Bruce Springsteen. And if you grew up on the East Coast, you could not help but be envious and in awe of Bruce Springsteen, because he kind of came out of nowhere. This little town on this little nowhere town on the Jersey Shore, and just took the world by storm. But it wasn't like that in the early days. He struggled for a lot of years, but he was coming out with these really great songs, and he wasn't getting a whole lot of airplay. But I guess the rest is history. But wow, I've always been influenced by Bruce Springsteen. Of course, a lot of other artists as well. But really, Bruce has been, a big part of my upbringing, I guess you could say, and influenced me as I was coming up and playing in different bands and things like that on the East Coast, as I played in quite a few groups and did a lot of club work over the years, and definitely did paid some dues. Paid some dues, as they say. Good to see you, Roger. All right, Nurse Julie liked Wheel of Fortune, and Terry, are you still with us? I hope you are. And we got a lot of really great friends in here with us tonight. We always welcome each and every one of you every single week right here on Mark's Place Live for as long as we do it. And not sure how much longer we're going to keep doing this stream, but we're going to keep it up each week and see if we can't grow this thing. So we do want you to let your friends and all the fine folks out there in social media land know that Mark's Place Live coming to you live each and every Thursday. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell people on the street, flag people down on the freeway, let them know, hey, Mark's Place Live is there, great original music, country rock, yeah, let's do it. Okay, well. And on that note, if you are so inclined, do visit my website at markwesleycurran.com, and while you are there, partake of our great store, because we have a really great store there, and I hope that you will check out some of our great merchandise. We have t-shirts and cups and hats and all kinds of things, and each and every purchase goes to a very good cause, and that's to help keep Mark's Place going each and every week. Yes, indeed. All right, got a new song for you out. I played this a few times in the stream before, but this was just released today as a single, and it's called Find. Let's see, is this the new one? Yeah, this is the new one. All right, Find a Way into Her Heart. So let's do that, and I'm not going to be capoed for this one, so let's do that. All right. Find a way into her heart. Never thought I'd see in a town. Her face was captured in that neon light, like an angel caught. Should have crossed. I need a magic key to. I got no pickup. I just knew it. She seems I got to think of something I can do or say together. Apart. Got the magic key. Found a way into her heart. Into her heart. It's always about the awkward feeling that you have. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you see someone attractive, whether you're a male or a female, and you want to say something to them, but you don't know how to break the ice, you don't know how to say or how to approach them or whatever. So I thought I would write a song called Find a Way into Your Heart. And that's the song that kind of I guess that's the quintessential bar song where the guy doesn't know what he's going to do and he's trying to get up the courage to talk to the girl, and then he asks her to dance and he finds out that she was checking him out the whole time. So I don't know. It's kind of a cool song. And Jamie Nicholas Reyes is here. Hello to see you, Jamie. And we are coming toward the end of our stream right now. It's just a couple more minutes, but before I do go, I'd like to do one more for you. And I don't think Michael's with us here tonight. Michael's not. I think Michael's probably going to catch the rerun for us. So I'm going to play this song for Michael to finish us out here. This is called 5 More Miles. You got your pride and you know it's true. You cannot hide from the devil's due. No other way to the promised land. I'll take you there if you take my hand. You got 5 more miles of running away before the river rises on the judgment day. 5 more miles, I think you can see the set sun on the Galilee. You got 5 more miles. 5 more miles. 5 more miles. 5 more miles. There was a time when the wine flowed free, but you were blind, then you could not see. You know the pleasure always turns to pain, to leave you lying in the pouring rain. You got 5 more miles of running away before the river rises on the judgment day. 5 more miles, I think you can see the set sun on the Galilee. You got 5 more miles. 5 more miles. 5 more miles, baby. 5 more miles. So give up now on your foolish pride. Take a walk to the other side. I will show you how to take his hand. We'll go running to the promised land. 5 more miles. You got 5 more miles of running away before the river rises on the judgment day. 5 more miles, I think you can see the set sun on the Galilee. 5 more miles. 5 more miles. 5 more miles, baby. 5 more miles. Da, 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 da. Well, everybody, we've come to the end of the stream. I want to thank you all for being here. We'll see you next week. I want you to be very careful out there. Wear your mask. Please do social distance. Get your vaccine. So we see you again next week, same time, same channel. Take care. God bless. Good night.